What's up, guys? It's Shocking Santana here, and I'm here today to bring you guys a deck profile of the deck that I've been playing for a while. I mean, it's Nova Grapplers. I love Nova Grapplers, so I play this deck at the ARG State Championship. If you guys don't know, I top 8 at that event. It's on Team Final Turns channel, which I'm gladly a part of. So if you want to go check that out, link in the description, as always. So but this is the deck that I played for the 2015 New York City World Qualifier. And yeah, I'll show you the deck. I mean, I've been playing it for a while. I've won many turns with this deck. And I believe I lost in round 5. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head here. Please be patient. Let's see here. Round 1, I faced Dimension Police. I ended up being that. Round 2, I believe I faced Diablo and I lost. Round 3, I believe. Round 3 was a Link Joker player. Round 4 was Dimension Police. I ended up beating Dimension Police. And round 5 was Bermuda's. And it was a weird Bermuda deck. It was a Bermuda deck that didn't play any grade 3s, but he literally G-assisted 3 times. I'm like, okay, you're not playing any grade 3s. Because when I saw his deck, and I'm like, I saw the copies that he had of the card. It's like a Bermuda deck that revolved around when the grade 2s, like when this Vanguard when it hits a Vanguard, Counterblast 1, put a copy of this card in your hand. So basically he would hit Counterblast, get a copy of it into his hand, so he had hand to guard. So I can't do nothing when I don't stride. So unfortunately, that was my end of the run right there and then. So yeah, so I was still pretty happy. Along the day, it was pretty fun. I got the promos I needed for my other deck, which I'll be showcasing soon. But without further ado, we're gonna break down this deck right now. So we're gonna put this G zone to the side, and we're gonna go right here. We're gonna play run 1. By the way, if I pronounce these names wrong, I am sorry, even though I know the clan. But Extreme Battler Run Ball. He's the same thing as Riot Horn. He's a clone, basically. Whenever something stands back up in front of him, you can stand him back up too. So, just 1. Next up, we have the 4 copies of Extreme Battler Victor. This card is broken as heck when you break ride over your strides. I mean, not break ride. Wow, that's like 2 years ago. When you stride, and then you can, when this card swings, Counterblast 1, stand up a unit, let it get plus 5k. Like, that's insane. So, just 4 of these. Just put this over here. Next, we got 4 Extreme Leader Raybird. Your grade 3 can be any grade 3. I just choose this grade 3 because when you stride on top of it, it gets your stride gets plus 5k, and this has a really cool Generation Break 1. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may Counterblast 1, stand one of my rear guards, and let it get plus 5k. So that's pretty cool. But I'm mainly just going Victor, obviously. That's it for the grade 3s. On to the grade 2s. We're gonna play 4 of the Extreme Battler Sonata, whatever. 4 of these guys, whenever you stand him back up, he gets plus 5k. He's the main guy you stand back up. Like, this is like your pressure column. Like having, let's see here. Let's see. I'm doing this with one hand here. So like having Run Ball and him, when you counterblast the 1 on Victor's effect, he stands back up. He gets plus 10k because 5 of him. 5 of his skill, and then 5 of Victor's skill, so that's pretty good in my book. Then you can set him back up with Cool Hank, which is the next card I'm going to be talking about. So I run 3 Cool Hanks. I normally ride this card if anything, but like this card gets me the game. Definitely. This card is stupidly good. When this card is being boosted and it attacks the Vanguard, you can counterblast 1, stand a card up, and you let it get plus 5k. So you can stand back up Sazanata or Sonata, whatever you want to call that dude. And I'm going to keep him right here. Just keep him right here. You stand back up this dude, and it gets plus 5k. And then he also gets plus 5k when he stands back up, so it's plus 10k. And then when you go, so like, if he's rested again, and then you attack with Victor, like when you stride over Victor, then use Victor's skill, and then stand back up again, that's plus 10k again. So he's standing at 29k by himself, without any triggers. That's insane. So, just these guys right here. I'm just going to keep him right here, because we're going to show a demonstration. Next up, we have 3 of the Starlight Hedgehog. A lot of people don't like this card. I do. The effect of this card is when this card is placed on rear guard. That's probably why people don't like it, because it's when it's placed. When this card's placed on rear guard, choose one of my rear guards, and whenever it stands back up, I get to unflip a damage and then draw a card. I mean, in my book, that's pretty good. Usually when this stands, I usually choose him, or if I don't have him out, I'll usually choose him. Whenever he stands back up, unflip a damage and then draw a card. That's unflipping is really, really good in this deck because you run a lot of... This deck is a lot of counterblast heavy. So, yeah. 2 of the 10k attackers, vanillas. I noticed in this format, if you play a 10k down, and your opponent just has a bunch of 9ks, they really can't do anything. Like, they can't hit you. So they want to rush you down. This prevents like rush down. So just 2. I used to run the 12k attacker, but I found this out. This works more during the playtesting. Now for the graded ones, we're gonna go to only 3 of the perfect guards that unflip. I still go by this logic by having the 3 perfect guards that unflip and having the 1 perfect guard, just regular perfect guard. These, yeah, they're gonna be for the unflip, but the regular perfect guard is usually going to be the perfect guard my rear guards, because the rear guards in this deck are very important. You want to have the rear guards out. They're what put the pressure on for you. So that's why I only play 1. I also play the 1 just in case I ever run into the cross, because the cross is still pretty big around here. So just 1. Next, we're going to get 4 Stride Fodders. Stride Fodders, you guys know, are Stride Fodders. There's really nothing to say about them. Although I do call this card a rear guard if I have Raybird in my hand, which is the other grade 3. So I kind of want to like do this, play, show that I have Raybird, search my deck for Victor, and then discard a card. Usually it's either Raybird or a draw trigger, because I want to have Stride next turn. So during the turn I get the grade 3. So yeah. Next up we have 3 Final Wrench. Final Wrench is usually going to be behind my my Victoplasma, because when it stands back up and this is behind it, the standing unit gets plus 4k, so it makes Victoplasma into like a 30k by himself. If you guys, so like I'll just have him like here, and like Victoplasma right here, attacks, counterblast to just discard 2. Stands back up. He gets the plus 4k when he stands back up, and then you boost it, so he's swinging for 37 instead of 33. So yeah, just extra pressure. Next up, we played 2 Claydol Mechanic just in case we had to unflip more damage. So yeah, just 2. Now we're gonna go on the triggers. If you guys know me, you guys know me pretty well. I play the 4 heal. The 6 crit, and these crits are really important because you can put in a soul that unflip a damage. That's why I didn't have it the ARG State Championship. If you watch the video back on Team Final Turn channel, the Red Lightning helps so much. Like that's why I said I would wish I had, and I did it, and I tested with this card. It's amazing. Like you can soul put in a soul, it wins me games. Soul unflip a damage, and then you just go for the game right there. Then next up, of course, if you guys know me, you usually know I play 6 draw, 6 crit. So this is gonna be the 6 draw right here. I just feel like it's consistent. You know, want to do crits, you can do stands if you want to too. That's pretty cool. And then we're gonna go on to the G zone, I guess you want to call it. So my first card I always go into. It's not even order. Well, the first card we're gonna have Meteor Kaiser Vic 10. When this card hits, you can stand up a rear guard and get it plus 5k. So I only play 2 of them. You only need 2. Usually when I G-assist, he's the card I actually ditch, because he has an on-hit effect, and usually if it's that late in the game, these probably aren't going to hit because they're probably going to have perfect guards. Just 2 of these guys. Next up, we are going to have 2 of this card from Fire's Collection. which is Meteor Kaiser Tribute. And his effect is when Counterblast 1, when something stands back up, give that unit plus 2k. So like, so what you would do is you would have Victor underneath, swing, stand this back up, and then you Counterblast 1, give this plus 2k, and then retire something that's equal or less to this card. So it'll be at 11k. So you actually it would be more. It would be at let's see, this is going to be 19 plus a 2, so it's going to be at 21k. So you can retire any rear guard that is 21k or less, which is insane. So it's a free pop. Basically, you want to pop a unit. Usually, I do the starter, because starter units are really good. Or I do like an important card. So yeah, just two. These are really good though. These are really, really good. Then next up, as of course, are going to be the 4 Meteor Kaiser Victoplasma. Victoplasma Counterblast 2. Loses triple drive, but you twin drive, discard 2, stands back up. It's really powerful. This is the game ender right here. So yeah, these being combo, like as long as you have this and this, or like as long as you have this, you're probably gonna win the game. Like your opponent's probably gonna target this down first than anything if they decide to attack your rear guards, or like if they're facing Link Joker, they're gonna lock this card immediately. So yeah, but yeah, that's the deck profile for you guys. It's a really cool deck. I love it. I always love Nova Grapplers. So hopefully, I think it's set 5. Set GB5 is when they're going to get the new stuff. So hope they're as good as this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, I guess.